That's crazy. We almost ready. We'll start in a few minutes. Give it a few more minutes. A few more minutes, people. No way. Ain't no way. All right. Let's just get to it. All right, shall we? Let's just enough of that. Enough of that. Just enough, enough, enough. Let me show you my pretty brown face so we can get into it. Hello, how you guys doing? Hope you want doing well. As soon as I said, let me show my pretty brown face, somebody left. Racist much? Anyway, um, back to it. Uh, hello, how you guys doing? That's good. Somebody sent me a DM the other day. It was like, man, most of your videos, man, you got on black shirts or dark colored shirts, man. Are you going through a mourning phase? So no, I decided to wear a light colored shirt today, and it's a Dragon Ball. Wait, this way. It's Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it. So how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Um, to get started, as we normally do, what I've been playing. Jesus, been playing NBA 2K 25. Um, that game. I think this is the last time. This has got to be the last time. I say it every year, but I this got to be the last year I purchase an NBA 2K game. I'm not doing it anymore. It has ran its course because the worst 2K ever was 2K18 in my eyes because the shooting mechanics was all thrown off. It was horrible to shoot. Last year, 2K4, 2K24, 2K24, the shooting was good. The shooting was great. It was phenomenal. 2K17 in my eyes is the best 2K ever, but in a lot of people's eyes, 2K16, 2K15, but 2K17 was my favorite. 2K18 was my the worst one ever. With that being said, because of the shooting mechanic, and this year this has got to be the worst. 2K15, NBA 2K15 is the worst. I mean 2K25 is the worst. Anytime you got to turn off the shot creator just to look at your natural shot progression so you can hit jump shots is it's even on pro, even on rookie, if you slightly early or slightly late, you still be missing jump shots. And even at 80% on your attribute rating, that abysmal, dude. This game. So I was playing on All Star. I was playing on Hall of Famer. Then I brought it to All Star. Then I brought it down to Pro, and it's just like the shooting mechanics is just horrible. I had to take off the shot indicator. When you got to do that, your game is trash. I'm done with this. And then it's like I'm done with NBA 2K. And if that considers me giving my black card up, well, I'm giving my black card up because I'm done with 2K. And I wish this community would learn and just fight back because 2K is trash. It has been trash for years, and that's what happens when you have a monopoly on the simulated basketball games. They need somebody else to come out with a basketball game. Once you have a monopoly in anything, the company gets lazy, and then they don't listen to their clientele or their demographic that purchase anything or watch their product. Speaking of monopoly, uh, on the monthly free PlayStation game was WWE 2K24, and I was like, I haven't played a WWE game in the last WWE game I played was in 2008, 2007. So I was like, let me give it a shot, and I regret that I gave it a shot because a guy like me who will take his time in custom and creating his character, I should have never got this game. I played the game, but I haven't even played a match, let alone even been in the ring. I spent like 3 hours yesterday creating my custom character, and then another 3 hours today getting my move list set. And I was like, why did I do this to myself? This is precious time of me wasting on this damn game, and I could be playing something else. I'm gonna get that off my PC, PlayStation 5. I have not even entered the ring. I spent more time focusing on what my character look like in the ring, out the ring, with the Tritantron when he does his entrance, his Money in the Bank entrance, his double championship ring entrance, his championship ring entrance. What moves fit him? Am I going to be a Dean Malenko technician type wrestler? Am I going to be Super Dolphin type wrestler? I want to be a cruiserweight. Am I going to be a Bobby Leslie type wrestler? I look like Bobby Leslie. But it's like it's overwhelming. Like I said, it was free. So imagine if I bought this game, I would be pissed. And then it's by 2K, and then I see the moves that I want is on DLC. I'm not spending no money on this. I'm not spending no money on a game that I got for free, and all the great moves is behind a paywall. Oh yes, I'm getting. Unfortunately, 2K, I'm done with y'all. Bring back if you want to bring back a game. Bring back what's the name of that game? XCOM. Yeah, bring back XCOM. So I'm serious. I spent a total equivalent of 8 hours in customizing my wrestler, and I haven't even touched the ring yet. And then another thing, it's the menus is hard. I'm like, so when I went to go do my story mode, I couldn't even find where the story mode is, and it took me a minute to go find out what story mode is. Then when I click story mode, it was like, which program do you want to be on next? Raw or SmackDown. I picked Raw. Then it was like, okay. Then it was like, all right, so do you want to do a customized match? Do you want to do a match? Do you want to do a title contending match? Do you want to disqualify a match? I was like, where's the story mode? I was like, man, I ain't got time for this. I turned it off. Like, I don't. So that's what I've been playing. No Apex. Surprisingly, I haven't played Apex. I'm tuckered out with Apex right now. Another game that's just. Um, I mean, I like Apex. I haven't just been playing it because I've been spending most of my time playing Street Fighter. Ironically, I've been spending most of my time playing Street Fighter. Um, been playing a lot of Terry. Been playing a lot of V Rivals. If you see my videos or previous videos about V Rivals is wonderful, dude. If you have rank anxiety or you feel that you're not as good, V Rivals is good. Like I said in my most recent video, the best sparring partner is a live person, but V Rival is a good substitute. Just man, I love V Rival. I could play that all day, dude. Play V Rival, and against my certain matchups, been playing Terry. I've also been playing a lot of the cast. Just trying to learn the cast insides and outs. What their worst matchups is. Just trying to focus on Street Fighter. But I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter, which I'm proud to say. That's shocking because I haven't touched any. Besides WWE 2K24, I'm getting once I get done with this podcast, I'm getting that off my system. I'm deleting that game. I ain't even do like I said. I haven't even gotten the ring. It's just too much. 2K, man. I'm done sponsoring 2K or supporting 2K. I'm done. Whether it's WWE or NBA. So that's what I've been playing. I touch grass. Let's go into I touch grass. You guys all right out there? Jesus Christ, there's so much stuff happening between the upcoming election in the United States, the war overseas. Even on the 13th, which is Saturday morning around 3 o'clock in the morning, you may or may not know that on TikTok and Rumble, a lot of people were saying that there was a lot of crashes. Like they saw things streak across the sky and crash, and they heard big booms and stuff. And this is a multitude of states. People in North Carolina, as south as North Carolina, Washington D.C., Virginia, and as far west as Montana, said they saw streaks in the sky and unknown objects falling out the sky. And I'm like, and then people are like, well, why is this not on the news? I'm like, look, bro, all I know is TikTok and Rumble is saying it, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's crazy out here. And you probably like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's what I was like. What? When does all this happen? This happened on Saturday morning. I don't know. I don't know. Then everybody talking about the Diddy trial. I could care less. And then I did to see the video of the Diddy's kids coming out the courtroom looking sad, busting and disgusted. I was like, hey man, your father's a freak. I don't know what else to tell you. Um, oh, and then one thing I want to talk about is Elon Musk and his robots. He showed off his robots. Hold on, we gonna talk about this for a minute. We're gonna talk about this for a minute. Hold on, where is it? Talk about this for a minute, bro. Where's my 1 second? Talk about this for a minute. We're gonna talk about this for a minute, for a brief moment, Listen, dog. Turn my music down. Welcome. Hey man. Hey man. Let me explain something to you guys. This ain't it. This right here, this ain't it. This is definitely not it. Y'all getting excited about these robots with AI and stuff, and they're gonna be human companions. And they already said that they're not completely atomic, meaning that they're partially assisted. Yeah, you can have this in your house if you want to. Yeah, y'all can put this in this house if y'all want to. Yeah, there was videos, and there's a Two Chains was on his Instagram. He's having a conversation with one. It's talking back to him. You see this? He's serving drinks. Then they even have a video. I don't know if it was a joke or not. They had videos of the robots stripping or in a stripping booth.
Spectacular. Something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal R2D2 C3PO.
Okay.
And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car, is my prediction long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot.
And his name is Optimus.
For I think probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries.
Yeah, okay. On that note, turn that off. Turn that on. Hey, man, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something, man. Elon Musk, as much as y'all say about him, Elon Musk is this guy. Ted Faro. Elon Musk is Ted Faro. If you know, you know. I'm telling you right now, Elon Musk is Ted Faro, and we're heading to Horizon Zero Dawn. We're heading to Horizon Zero Dawn, the Animatrix, iRobot, yeah, with all that. So yeah, y'all enjoy that. Y'all enjoy that. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing, dog. Keep playing. Keep playing with stuff that you think you know and you don't. I'm telling you, man. Ain't no way, bro. Hey, what's up, Dre? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Keep playing, man. Yeah, people think, because I'm in IT that I would go crazy and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for a robot. Look, I like video games and I like technology, but the way technology is branching off, I can't follow. I'm like Padme. You're going down a path I cannot follow. And, I'm more saw what I saw where it's leading. It was like, nah, I'm good. Now I'm going to the natural spiritual way. I can't, nah, no. No. And then and it just amazes me how people just got excited for that. And, no. I seen the DOD videos of those robots and the robot dogs and the people in the robots, and I seen the video of the robot going rogue and attacking humans. Nah, man, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. You should be too, but you can wait till the last minute, and then it's gonna turn into Overwatch for real, and it's like, nah. Y'all gonna learn. Oh, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. So, what else? What else happened? I touched grass. What else happened? Oh, the most important thing happened this week. The most important thing. The Cowboys got their ass beat by the Detroit Lions. I mean, beat. I mean, beat. I mean, embarrassed on Jerry Jones' birthday, no less. Look, let me tell you something. I moved down here in 2012. 2013, the Detroit Lions came to the Cowboys Stadium. Me and my wife had just had our getaway um, romantic weekend. We left and went to San Antonio. We came back and we went to um, Houston's Steakhouse. That was the first time we went to Houston Steakhouse. Now, mind you, they got the game on. They got the Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions, and I'm in there talking hella shit because I don't like how the Cowboys is talking shit. The Cowboy fans is talking shit, talking shit, talking shit, and we beat their ass. And I'm in there talking mad shit. Then I noticed. Long story short, I almost got my ass whooped in front of my wife because the fans was getting mad. My wife was like, "Sheldon, come on, let's go, let's go." So we left. So that's when I learned, while in Rome, do what the Romans do. So every time, that's when I found out found out the true emotional state of Cowboy fans. Also, um, I would say either a week or a month later, when the Cowboys lost again, I went to Market Street. Like on Mondays, not 9 times out of 10, Mondays is like my off day. I don't know why the jobs down here. I usually work during the weekends, and the Mondays and Tuesdays usually be my off days. Anyway, I went to the grocery store, and I bullshit you not, I saw a Caucasian white lady. She was middle aged. She picked up the cart. She put her groceries in the cart. She picked up the cart and was like, threw it into. She literally picked it up and threw it into the bin where the empty carts go. And I was like, God damn! And she had like a cowboy hat on. She was mad, and then when I go to work. Well, I work, I normally since I've been down here, I've been working nights or evenings. I work days now, but when I was working nights, evenings, Cowboys fans, they'd be happy at work during the, before the game. Then after the game, they'd be mad. And even if they win, they'd be mad because they didn't win like the way they wanted to win. I was like, Cowboys fans are miserable. And then my wife, she's a registered nurse and she always get, you know, when the Cowboys lose, the patients be mad, or when the game is on, the patients don't want the nurses in the room, even though it's time to take their meds. It's man, Cowboys fans is the most. I'm sorry, not sorry, but Cowboys fans are the most egotistical, obnoxious fans in all sports, just all sports. And you know what? And this is the reason why this ass whooping that they took is a humbling experience, a very humbling experience. And you know what's funny? When Detroit, regardless if it's the Tigers, the regardless if it's the Tigers, the Lions, or the Pistons, because of course Detroit is a scum city, is dirty, is the it has, it's 98% black people. It's the one city that will never win. They're garbage. It's crime ridden. They don't know how to appreciate good things. That's why it's always Detroit versus everybody. But you notice how when Detroit, regardless, like I said, if it's the Lions, Tigers, or the Pistons, when they beat other teams or they beat America's favorite team, regardless who it is, it's always, I can't believe the Pistons did that. I can't believe the Lions did that. I can't believe the Tigers, especially the Tigers. Shout out to the Tigers. They had a hell of a season. I can't believe the Tigers beat the Houston Astros. You know what I'm saying? They're former World Series champions. The Detroit teams is ass. The city is ass. It's always a shock. Even in fighting games. When Antoine, when Alucard, Wolf Chrome, well, Perfect Legend, he's in Toledo, but he's still part of Detroit. When they will win, it's like I can't believe they winning. What? They from Detroit. They from the Midwest. They're not good. It's just that's why the mythos of Detroit versus everybody is so prevalent because everybody discounts us. Everybody disrespects us, even when we win or we lose. When we lose and we come and the team is losing bad, the disrespect is louder. Then when we win, the disrespect is still there, but it's never our props. It's always we're cheating or we bad boys. The going to work Pistons. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always some bull. You know what I'm saying? It's just so this weekend when Detroit beat the snot out of the Cowboys, I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it. Especially with Jerry Jones. This was a humbling experience for all of Dallas because every year it's like, oh, we about to go to the Super Bowl. How about them boys? We them boys. We the best. We the best. Y'all didn't do nothing. And you know what? What Dan Orlovsky said. What Dan Orlovsky said, I couldn't say it any better. Actually, I'm gonna show you what Dan Orlovsky said on ESPN. Let me pull that up right quick. I'm gonna show you what this dude said. I don't like Dan Orlovsky, but I cannot disagree to what he said. What he said was what everybody been thinking, and what everybody. Let me show you this, dog. Let me show you what he said. I'm gonna show you a brief what he said, because what he said was downright amazing. What he said was downright amazing, and it's the truth. It's 100% the truth.
What you're capable of doing as a football team. Honestly, the most shocking part of the whole day for me, the Cowboys lost by 40 at home, and then their general manager and owner,
Hold on.
respectful.
Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna show you what Dan Orlovsky. And this 100% factual what he said. I'm gonna bring it right here. Let's listen
one
to
of the
this.
two best teams in football, and I'm not so sure they're two.
Well said. This was about Detroit. First of all, Detroit is everything that Dallas pretends to be, and that's just the reality. And Detroit, on offense, they're physical. Dallas says they want to be physical. Detroit wants to be, or is explosive on offense in their play action game. Dallas says they want to be explosive on offense in their play action game. Detroit wants to stop the run on defense. Dallas says they can do that. Detroit takes the ball away. Dallas says they take the ball away. The Lions are everything who the Cowboys want to be. And when you go to someone's place and you embarrass them and clown them, Shannon, to your point, they were up 30 and they ran a hook and ladder to an offensive tackle on the 5-yard line.
Dude, everything he said was true. Everything he said. And that's why the Cowboys, they frauds, bro. They fraudulent. They are fraudulent. The Cowboys are fraudulent. I'm not even lying. They're fraudulent. The Cowboys are fraudulent. You understand what I'm saying? Cowboys are fraudulent, and they deserve everything they get. Everything they get, because their owner is a racist. And I'm not saying allegedly. I'm being flat out. The owner is garbage. And then it's like me being a Lions fan, who's been through the thick and thin, who's been a fan in the 0-16 season, and then seeing how the Ford family, I dislike the Ford family, how they treated this organization. It was just a toy to them. And I was like, until they get new ownership, the Lions will never win. The Lions will never be good. And technically the Fords are still the owners, but they gave their toy away to their granddaughter-in-law. I think her name is Shirley or Sheila Hemp. And since they got new management, the Lions have been winning. That's the same thing with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, as long as he's still the owner, and as long as he's still got his wrinkled ass fingers all in his organization, they'll never be good. And let's say, he gives it to his son, they still won't be good. They need new ownership. The Cowboys need new ownership. Not only that, just these owners think that these teams are their playthings, and they treat them like toys. And win or lose, especially losing, you still making money. How is your arena $1 billion? How is your quarterback is the highest paid quarterback, and he came up and looked like a peewee football team quarterback on one of the biggest stages? But this was also a revenge game. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but that's just how good the Detroit Lions put the smacker on the Cowboys, and I loved it. And this was a revenge game, because last year they barely won, and they had to cheat to win. And then on top of that, they had the Ring of Honor for Jim Johnson, the former head coach, and that's why the Detroit Lions, that's why the front office and the coaching staff was clowning on the Cowboys, because it was a revenge game. But enough of that. Cowboys do better. Lions, please. Well, prayers go to Hutch, and prayers go to the other defensive lineman that got a season-ending injury too. I don't know, man. Hopefully they'll be good enough and well enough to beat the Minnesota Vikings. got to destroy the Minnesota Vikings. They got to destroy the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be a hard-fought game. It's an in-conference or in-division rivalry. Vikings is feeling themselves. They thinking they going to the Super Bowl. They 5-0. It's time for them to get their ass beat too. But on to the topic at hand. Let's just get to it, okay? The title of this is it's soft-hearted gamers. Basically, we're going to discuss the mental state of gamers right now. I think it's bad. I think it's fragile. A lot of these gamers out here today are mentally weak. I'm just keeping it real. They're mentally weak. Reason why is because training versus complaining. I've seen a couple things that just transpired within the last 48 hours that I'm seeing. Well, actually, I would say 96 hours, and it just proves that my theory that the gamers are soft-hearted and weak-willed and just weak in general. Like I said, Sparking Zero just came out, right? And people were playing it on Thursday. And then I saw a lot of memes and saw a lot of videos where people were having problems with in story mode against Great Ape Vegeta. And he's hard. And it got to the point where Bandai Namco put on Twitter was like, look, lower your difficulty. And that's a shame you got to lower your difficulty because these guys can't even beat this game. Do I have the game? No. So I can't really speak on it. And I'm pretty sure Great Ape Vegeta is hard, but that was on purpose because it's Great Ape Vegeta. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to make them hard. Just because, so you can feel, because Spiking Zero looks like a good game. It's graphically, breathtaking. And you want to feel like you're in an anime series. And it was an anime series. And they also want you to feel like you're in an anime series. And the fact that when we were young adults or even kids or toddlers, when we watched, when that first time we watched Goku versus Great Ape Vegeta, it was rough for them. So they wanted you to feel how rough it was. But it's just that these guys complaining. We ain't even going to talk about in the past how people was complaining about, Seku Die Twice or the Soulborn games, how they can't play that. But, and then, Mighty Keith did a video on it. I'm not going to play it here, but I'm just going to show you. Mighty Keith did a video, as you can see right here. It's called How It Felt to Fight Against Great Ape Vegeta and Sparking Zero. I haven't watched it, but when you get a chance, you can watch it. But, I'll probably watch it later. But, yeah, these gamers, man. And then another thing that happened today. Well, not today. Well, this weekend. Also before that was Thursday, and then Friday, somebody put up a TikTok. It was a video. They put up a TikTok, and he was trying to play Videl, but when he played Videl in rank, everybody goes to, Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, or, Fusion Gogeta. Everybody try to cheat. So he was like, okay, y'all want to play that? So he put Ginyu Force, and he played Ginyu, and he would body switch with him. As soon as he body switch, they would quit in rank. So that's what I'm talking about. These soft-hearted, weak-willed men. It's like, okay, once they find a little thing, they try to go to the strongest character, then somebody found the cheat code to bring you back down to speed. Y'all want to rage quit. It's like, and I thought it was hilarious. And then speaking of that, it's not only Ginyu. I think it's all of Ginyu. Like, okay, let me show you this right quick. Like this guy. Show you this video right quick. Show you a snippet of this video. This is the YouTuber content creator Ninja for Real, and he put up a video and he said Ginyu Force have people rage quitting in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, and he's not even playing. I mean, he's playing with Ginyu, but he's also playing with. He's just putting a smash on these people.
That's crazy, ain't it?
See, that's the code. You want to play with these super strong characters on rank? People are getting on using Ginyu and rage quit. That's what you got to do, because these players, they see
That's
what I'm saying.
insane, brother. The game not even out yet. Buddy.
See,
Body.
body change. Who did he body change here? Oh, he body changed with Juice.
I
He
mean,
quit.
his is like 6 or 7.
He played with Rage quit on
And
Gordo.
this nigga leave.
Yep.
4 Gordos, 2. And then that's what should be going to steal that character.
That's what's going on. People rage quitting. People are rage quitting because they don't want to. Yep.
Good game, my boy.
So yeah, that's what, and you can Google it. See, people are rage quitting. Look, body change is so good. How to beat Ginyu Force. They even got videos of telling people how to beat the Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force is getting in these people's asses. Full Diddy. They just make rage quit. Well, you can't see that right there, but rage quit. Yeah, Ginyu Force have people rage quitting, rank matches, give me your body. People are rage quitting off the Ginyu Force. So you want to play all these super strong characters, but these low tier or low ratio characters is giving y'all the business because they cheap. But people just that's what people do. Anyway, oh, and speaking of Sparking Zero. All right. People been waiting for a Budai Tenchai for ages. I'm not saying that. There are some Budokai Tenchi fans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys. I'm proud that you got this game. But we're going to talk about the other people that flocked to this game who are Dragon Ball fans. And I'm going to bring up this meme because it's 100% true. It's 100% true. Where is this at? Let me see. Saw this on my Facebook page. Deep down inside, y'all are forcing yourselves to like Sparking Zero because y'all used to get spanked in Fighter Z and Xenoverse 2. You weaklings retreated to Sparking Zero. And this has a lot of truth. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some Budai Tenchi fans out there. My heart, shout out to you guys. And I know y'all been waiting years. I've been waiting over probably like 15 years for a sequel. And I'm not coming at you, but I am coming at these guys, these Dragon Ball fighters who was getting their ass beat in Xenoverse 2. I saw y'all because I was beating a lot of ass in Xenoverse 2. I love Xenoverse 2. And then Fighter Z, I seen you in Fighter Z. You play Fighter Z, which was a true straight up fighting game. It was an anime game. Okay, I give you that, but it's still a fighting game. Y'all I can't be that good in a fighting game. So y'all ran and y'all flocked to this game. And now you're online with your Ultra Instinct Goku think you hot shit, and then you run against Ginyu, and then you rage quit. I mean, get good. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Get good. Another thing that I want to bring up, that reason why I'm bringing this up, I am a part of the Street Fighter community, fighting game community as a whole, but mostly importantly, the Street Fighter 6 Facebook community. And on there, a lot of people, all they do all day is complain. They complain about these matchups, and they complain about matchups, and they complain about modern users. Now, here's the thing. Street Fighter 6 has the best training mode out of all Street Fighter games. It is the best. It's up there. I want to say it's the best training mode of fighting games, but it's damn sure up there. It's in the top 3. And it is the top 1 when it comes to Street Fighter fighting games. It has the best training mode ever. It literally teaches you and grooms you on how to be a pro fighting game player. It prepares you on how to approach tournaments, both offline and online. With that being said, and then on top of that, they came out with V-Rival, which is an AI generated opponent. It teaches you how to fight, and it teaches you how to fight at whatever level. If you're a rookie, it teaches you how to play a rookie all the way up to masters. It is a great, phenomenal program. Then on top of that, they have a replay option where you can go look at your old replays, and if you messed up on a certain, you messed up in a certain section of that round, you can pause it and control your character, or even control the opponent character to figure out what you should have done that would have got you the win for that round or that match or even that set. With those three things that I just said, this can groom you to be the best you ever been in Street Fighter 6. Okay? The replay control replay option is also in Taken 8. I really haven't used it in Taken 8, but it's in Taken 8. The reason why I bring this up is because there was a tournament in Hartford, Connecticut, East Coast Throwdown, and a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but a few no-name players got drowned in pools. When I say drowned, that means they got beat in pools. They didn't make it out of their pool. They didn't advance in the tournament. And then I go on Twitter and I see a couple people, it's like, who are these no-name people that are beating these professional pro players? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Tournaments, especially fighting game tournaments, it is just like the World Series of Poker. Anybody and everybody who has money and put up money can join the tournament. So these no-name poker players can make a name of themselves and beat professional poker players when they join this tournament. It's the same with fighting games. A no-name upcoming player can come in and mollywop your favorite pro player because they may be no name to you, but they sat back instead of being on social media complaining and crying about matchups. They went and studied their matchups, took it online and offline, and went to go play it. That's why I got into a big heated argument last year with a bunch of people online because I said, and I quote, and I believe this: y'all are online complaining about people that's at Evo, but Evo, once you go to Evo, or even if you go to a tournament, Evo, if you go to like Capcom Cup, you got to be invited to Capcom Cup. But Evo is like still the one tournament where anybody can join in and try to make their name themselves. Once you go to Evo, let's say they got 1,500 people participating in Evo, you're one of the best 1,400 people in the world. And people was like, no, you're not. There's people that didn't even make it to Evo. Nah, stop it. When you're in Evo and you're part of the 15 and you're competing against it is a 1,400 participation bracket, there's 1,399 people. Those are the best in the world because they're competing. They're competing at a high level at the highest stage, and that's what it is. It's just like the World Series of Poker. If you go to a poker tournament, if you go to World Series of Poker, and you're able to enter and you're able to compete against the best, like let's say there's like 2,000 people, you're competing against 2,000 of the best people in the world because everybody is at that tournament. I don't care if you never made it to Masters in Street Fighter 6. I don't care if you're just a rookie, a silver or gold player, a ranked player. You're at a offline tournament trying to gauge and trying to do a measuring stick, going against the best and the very best. And even if you get 0-2, you're still one of the best players in the world because you're going against the best players in the world at an offline tournament. Meanwhile, these other dudes are scared and, oh, I don't have no money. But you got money for weed, you got money for gas, you got money to go where do whatever you want to do, but you ain't got money to go to a tournament to prove yourself. Stop it. You disqualified yourself. You disqualified yourself before you even started. So your comments is null and void. You going against the best in the world. And see, like I said, these guys and these gamers are soft-hearted, weak-willed. They have no heart, no gumption, no get up and get it attitude. So their comments mean nothing. So let me tell you this right now. If you're trying to be a professional fighting game player, even if you're not trying to be a professional fighting game player, let's say you want to go in Overwatch and you want to be a first-person shooter and, in CSGO and Valorant and all that stuff, stop listening to people online. They are miserable. They're weak-willed. They never, ever competed in anything. They never competed in organized sports. They never did anything. And all they do online is complain about everybody else's misery, including their own. You want to be the best in the world? Look yourself in the mirror and go do it. Go be it. Do whatever, even if it's video games. This is real life talk. Even if it's not video games, whatever you want to do in life, go do it. There's always going to be somebody trying to tell you that you can't. Don't listen to them. Listen to you. Listen to you. Go do and be the best that you can be at whatever you want to do. And that's why, and it's just this is a Western hemisphere cultural thing. Everybody over here on the west side of the flat Earth or the globe are miserable, and misery loves company. Like I just put on Facebook like earlier this morning. People stay online and scream misery, but whisper happiness, and it's true. A lot of people are miserable, but you cannot let the haters and the naysayers get into your head. You want to be the best, become the best. You know what I'm saying? That's it. A lot of these guys on online, they spend all day online. They spend most of their time online complaining and bitching about matchups than actually going to the lab and trying to figure out matchups and whatnot. Like case in point, Sunday. Like I did, like I did my previous video. I said Manon is my demon. I spent like 4 hours just in the training lab and V-ribaling Terry versus Manon just so I can know the matchup, because I was tired of losing to Manon. When I was traveling back in 2012 and 2013 with Hakan, one of the worst characters in the game, I was getting pieced out by Zangief and pieced out by Sagat. I spent a whole day just trying to learn that matchup. When Street Fighter V first came out, and the first Evo that hosted it was 2013. I was like, before I went to Evo, I was playing Alex when he was good in season 1. And I was like, my demon was Armika. I was like, I gotta learn this matchup. I spent like days before Evo just learning this matchup. Did you know my first three matches were Armika players, and I beat them all. I lost to a Zangief. I should have did that matchup too. But out of, that was the first Evo that had like 1,500 competitors, and I came in top 500. If I would have won that other match, I would have been top, I would have been like be able to get out. Well, I got out my first pools. If I would have beat damn, was it Chris Hugh? It was somebody. If I would have beat him, then I would have got into it. Man, I would have got it in the top 100, but I didn't. So yeah. So man, look, all I'm saying is a lot of these gamers out here just don't. Man, they don't have a heart. They refuse to have the heart. Just, I don't know, bro. People just, and then when I speak that too, another thing that made me, that I just saw, oh, actually, I was watching the Black Hokage's video today, and that's what made me spark this come up with the title. There's this grifter online. He spends all day saying games are woke, this game is woke, this game is woke. And he said that he said something about the creators of Cyberpunk, CDK, CD Red. And he said, I had an inquiring, insider say this about the company. And then the CEO of the company came out there and checked him. He G-checked him on Twitter. I was like, yo, he was like, see, what he wait, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. Cause I was like, he G-checked the shit out of him, dude. I was like, yo, that's what's up. That is what's up. Let me see. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Give me a second. Cause he man, it was beautiful. It was 100% beautiful how he G-checked him. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pull it up. And y'all gonna laugh. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm almost gonna pull it up. 1 second. I gotta find it. How do I? When did he post that? October 9th. I'll say I gotta go October 9th. Oh, he might have took it down. He might have took it down. I'm looking at his page right now. That's not him. What is this?
So we love to see this.
Okay. Okay, I see what his name. All right. I was looking at the wrong thing. I'm fine. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This right here, what I'm talking about. Okay. This is what he's talking about right here. Okay. This grifter right here, the one I'm going to keep bringing up because he's a liar and everybody follow for him. He says, I talked to a Ubisoft insider about the current state of the industry, as well as another source which tells me places like CD Projekt Red and even Funcom, which is making Dune Awakening, are in dire trouble. And yes, we are officially in a game crash. Okay. And then the CEO of CD Projekt Red was like, we're living in times where anyone can record complete nonsense and make a story out of it. CDPR talent leaving. We have the lowest rotation of people in recent years. DEI driven recruitment. We hire based on merit and talent alone, just as we make games driven by artistic vision alone. Why do we choose UE? UE is Unreal Engine because it enables us to work on our games more efficiently, and we remain cutting edge technology tech wise. Witcher 3 director left? Well, yeah, more than 2 years ago. Now, can we stop looking for conspiracy theories and go back to making cool stuff? This dude just basically rabbit from 8 Mile. This dude, he just was like, yo, I am doing this. I am doing that. Yes, our Witcher 3 developer did leave. We did do this. Yeah, we did do that. No, we didn't do that. Now we do. But I know something about you. You're a grifter and you don't play games. What was the last game you played? I'll wait. What games are you playing? Exactly. The only thing you know is about woke and DEI? That's all you care about? You should go and cry? Like, oh, dog, I mean, for real, dog. These grifters, dog, that's what I'm saying. I can't, like, a lot of us content creators or a lot of guys that's out here that play games, we can't wait till these guys leave, dog. I mean, like I said in 2 podcasts ago, a lot of these guys that's grifting or a lot of these guys that's coming on here that's saying everything is woke and this and that, they don't game. They coming from the red pill metaverse universe. You know what I'm saying? They got nothing else to talk about. So they're going to talk about games because it's it now. The woke or anti-woke or DEI, that's it now. And like I just said previously, misery love company. Everybody screams misery, but they whisper happiness. Remember that. And that's what's going on. Like I said, a lot of these guys don't game. But those guys don't care about gaming. All they care about is spreading non-truths and misery. And none of these guys game. None of them game. Absolutely, positively, none of them game. And it shows. The proof is in the pudding. Like I just said, this guy, I hate that I bring him up every time. But he's the loudest one out here that's spreading lies and non-truths. He just, dude, the guy doesn't game. And then when people come on your stream or people come in your thing and they saying, oh, this is woke, just ask them, sit them down and be like, look, no disrespect, but I got to ask you, what games are you playing right now? Name me 3 games that you're actually playing right now. Look them in the face, look them in the camera, whatever. It's just like, look, I hear that you said this game is woke. I get it. I hear you said this game is woke. But what are you playing? Just like when people scream that master race stuff. Oh, we coming to master race, but can your computer handle it? Oh, this game, nah, you console peasants, you can this and this, yada yada. Yeah, okay, I get that. But what is in your library on your PC? What are you playing? Can your PC even handle this game? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this game is woke. I can't believe doing a female. What are you playing, sir? Ma'am? But actually, it's not really ma'am, it's sir, because they all look alike, and we know what they look like. What games are you playing, sir? I hate to be that guy, a bearer of bad news, but what games are you playing? What games that are not woke that you're playing? And get the Will Smith with him. Get the Will Smith when he was wearing glasses in that episode of Fresh Prince. Be like, what games are you playing, sir? And don't talk ebonically. Just talk proper, English properly. Excuse me, sir. What games are you playing, pray tell? What games do you enjoy? We hear that you don't like woke games. So what anti-woke, fun, realistic video games are you playing? Are you interested in? What games did you like to show to the world that you enjoyed the most? We understand. Yes. I understand. I understand you hate this game. It's woke. I understand that they added a black samurai and he's destroying grocery stores in medieval Japan, and they got trap music playing. I get that. I get it. Wholeheartedly. We're not agreeing with that. Oh yes, I get that Dragon. BioWare is having post trans surgery on their characters and their custom creator screen. We get that too. But what games do you like? Tell me. Enlighten me. What games tickle your fancy? They can't tell you nothing because they're dumb and they're idiots and they're using this to get likes and get their to get money. They're nothing but the new pastors. Between the anti-woke crowd and the man versus women content creators, they're playing the general public as fools. They're using that. They're the new pastors. They're using your misery to line their pocketbooks. Y'all need to wake up. Stop supporting these people. Anywho, I think that's about it, man. I think I'm about to shut it down. My son is cooking something, so he's cooking something wonderful. So it's time for me to go eat. But shout out to you guys for spending Monday. Let me entertain you with my foolishness and my voice, actually. Shout out to my loving wife who supports me. My 3 boys who enjoy what I do. And most importantly, you guys. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. So I enjoy it. But with that being said, I think it's time for me to sign off, and I'll see you next week, or I'll try to stream this week. I'll start streaming again. But we'll see. But have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right.